What's up, guys? Graven here. We're trying out another game called Fishing Mega Game. It says Fishing Mega Game takes the joy of fishing minigame and crafts it into larger creature collecting experience. Roam the land for new fishing spots and deploy your favorite fish in search for new playable fish. Alrighty, let's hop in here. And we'll hit our options. Nothing really here for options. Some sound and full screen or window. Let's go ahead and hit play and see what this is all about. Tutorial Pond. Welcome to Tutorial Pond. I recommend catching the fish to your right here before challenging the others. Okay. Sure. What are we doing here? Okay. I guess we're just smacking them. Alright, so it's kind of like a survivors style game. Fires a barrage of bubbles at the nearest enemy, fire waves at the nearest enemy. These knock back each enemy or increase the area which you pick items up. We'll do the bubbles. Kind of like a shotgun, it seems like. Alright. Increases damage dealt by 10%. Periodically ripples around the player, pushing enemies away. Let's do just some straight damage. Get that XP. And I guess we're probably going down towards this arrow here. The XP, and seems like we got a little bit harder ones, or harder enemies. There's no drops powerful animals around you randomly. Well, let's see what this anvil does. Alright. Looks like we got a timer up there as well. A lot of fish at us now. Adds one additional anvil. Player increases player health. Periodically drops a fishing trap around the player. This trap stuns enemies. Let's do another anvil. Catch meter. Alright, I guess that's just a damage dealt to it. And what happens when we catch this fish? Is it going to be like a permanent upgrade? Places a mine underneath you that detonates in 2 seconds. One additional anvil increases swords damage by 15. More anvil. We will catch this fish. Nice catch. Alright, we got looks like kind of a sunfish or something. Sand dollars earned 12. Health remaining 78%. Okay. What else do we do here? There's 2 there. Let's take a look at these ones. Looks like there's one to the right and one down below us. And we start off new for each one. Anvil sends out a whirlpool in the direction. Let's do the spinning hook. Try something different this time. Okay, so that's kind of like the King's Bible from Vampire Survivors. Movement speed, health, or axe damage. Oh, I'll do some axe damage. Just leveled up again. Is there like a map so we can see which of these fish are closer? Doesn't seem like it. Powerful anvil fires scales from players' left and right side. Sure. Try out some different say weapons here. So I'm wondering what like the meta upgrade stuff is. Periodic drops a trap. Fires waves. Try this firing waves. Alright. Like, which one is it better to go for here? The one to our right or the one below us? Better health, 2 more scales. Oh, we'll do 2 more scales. So that adds vertical and ones for us. Gotta suck in all this experience. Increases axe spawn speed, that seems good. Alright, and get all this experience. Yeah, we got a long fishing line, don't we? Let's do the sword attack rate. And try and get something for these closer enemies. Let's do 2 more scales. So now we're shooting out 6. And how far down is this thing? Maybe I should have gone to the one to the right first. Increases damage dealt, might be good. Yeah, we'll just do straight damage. Let's just push our way down. Can't be too much further, right? I wonder if this is we've got to fight both of them or we fight one of them. And then have to go back and fight the other one. Come on, where is this guy? So nothing too innovative for this part at least. Let's do axe spawn speed. But yeah, I mean it's still fun though. It's definitely if you like the Survivors style games, it's definitely one of those. It's definitely in the Vampire Survivors thing where you're going to different places around the map. Let's do some movement speed. It would be nice to have like some how much further away this guy is, because yeah, we should have gone to that one up there. Come on. It would be nice to know if there's like any magnets, or it doesn't seem like there's any lanterns or something to break that would give us health. Health, magnets, power-ups. There we go. Finally reached this guy. And again, you know, what upgrades are we looking for? We've spawned quicker. And we'll find out if we need to take out both of these starting to get a lot of stuff spawning in on us. Alright, so we caught him. Alright, so it is something where I guess we've got to go and catch the other one. Let's talk with these over here. Enchantments. Alright, total shiny modifier. We don't have it. Oh, okay, I guess we... so that increases whatever shinies are. I don't know what shinies are. The fairy can grant you a higher chance of finding rare, shiny variants of fish. They just might become more difficult to catch. Okay. tackle shop. Okay, I guess that's what we have right now. Increases health by 10%. Or that's not what we have, but it's upgrades we can buy. I'm afraid I can't let you through yet. Okay. We need to catch that one, or let's go catch the one down here first. So we need to go to the right. See what other kind of upgrades we can get. We already did the bubbles, and we did the scales, so let's just go back to the bubbles again and see. I didn't see any like upgrades to the bubbles though last time. Here's the damage dealt by each bubble by 5%. We didn't do the trap either, so let's go ahead and do the trap. Just to see what that does. It's not very effective yet. Trap seems pretty bad, at least at the start here. It's done jack all. Okay, cage drops more frequently and quickly. Might just need to get a lot of upgrades for it, but it's like not going where any of the fish are. I would think it should like stay or something for a second instead of drop down, back up. Oh, there's one. Yeah, it's not even going where any of the fish are. Yeah, probably when we start getting more fish spawning, it'll be more effective, but it's pretty useless right now. Let's see. Piercing harpoon? Let's try that. Okay, so there's like the knives from Vampire Survivors, and I'm just comparing it to that just because that's probably the biggest or most well-known in the Survivors-y genre. So it looks like we stunned a good amount there. Well, let's increase our bubble damage. Experience here. Run through here. Let's do sword attack rate. Wonder if for this part where it said the guy wouldn't let us pass, if we need to catch all the fish, or if it's just a fish in each of the spots. Yeah, I would like to see like a distance meter in there. Go add an additional cage. As it does seem like it hits them as it goes down. So that's good. But again, it was at the start like pretty useless, so maybe further in the run, if you get it, it might be better. It's at least stunning them. It does a little bit of damage. Yeah, let's do that one again too. But it's not great for this kind of area. I wish this harpoon wasn't in the direction we're facing. We could aim it as well. Oh, fish got away. Alright, so let's not do those upgrades. We did get to that one quicker though. Yeah, I do like wish for like those knives kind of thing, like you could aim them better. Let's see. Let's do the anvil again. I mean, the anvil's like the same thing, but it's at least doing damage. Like stunning these little guys doesn't do much. Okay. This is a mine underneath you. We'll do an additional anvil. Like a speed upgrade. Come on. Let's go over back to this fish, and hopefully this setup will do us a little better. Let's do the wave. Yeah, I think just doing just the damage, because those do 15 each instead of the traps 1, and then the enemies are still coming at us for the traps, whereas the anvils are mostly killing the enemies in a hit. It would be nice to, like for the trap, if you could, if there were like maybe status upgrades to it, like a poison, or maybe not like a longer stun, even just like a damage upgrade, like, or again, like I said, a poison, I don't know, just something to add into it. Chance for it to, you know, take a fish with it when it leaves or something like that. Sends a spinning hook around. Yeah, let's do that. So the more close quarters, that's going to be more effective. Spawn speed. Let's see which ones does more damage. Either my little fish hook sword thingy or that swinging axe. Fish hook axe. Alright, spawn speed. Let's do attack rate. But again, yeah, would like to see something that adds like a magnet, something like, and just you could take these things of seaweed and make them breakable where it drops a power up. I think that would be a good little addition. Do waves become larger? Do axe damage. See if we can take those guys out, the green guys out quicker. Now we've got the little red shrimpy guys coming. Like to see if we could add in like another one of these axes. Let's do waves become larger. Like, or even if with those traps, if they could become bigger. I didn't see that as an upgrade. I wonder if there's like a list of upgrades that we could see. Axe spawn speed, sword attack rate, the axe. And like that, the harpoon thingy, you know, adding in maybe. Granted, I didn't upgrade it enough, possibly to see them, but you know, add additional ones, add in you know, something where I can choose the direction for it. It's anvil size. We definitely need some attack rate, because we are getting a little overwhelmed. Increases axe damage, sword damage, damage dealt by 10. Let's just do that one. I didn't realize before that guy's shooting off stuff. There's no way, there's no like dodge or anything for us. Damn it. Right, let's go up here. Try fighting this guy. Alright, this is a little different, it seems. It shows 1,000 up there. So is this just a kill all the enemies until boss spawns? Here's the sword attack rate, fires a harpoon. I didn't like the harpoon. So at least this is a little different than just the go to this area and defeat the big fish. I wanted to look and see if there was a... Nope, can't see like any of the upgrades or anything. Places of mine, increases sword attack rate. We haven't done the mine, so let's do the mine and see what that's about. At least that stays until something hits it. That might also be better for that trap too, is sit in a spot for, you know, a second even. Report around the players. Let's do increase mine size. Just gotta upgrade that mine around and see what it does more. Increase our damage. Yeah, then like I don't know if it was the meta upgrades that it had on there, the two there. I know that's like those are the only two you get. That's just for like this thing here. Like the spinning fish hook. But even like, just as a tutorial to teach, maybe lower that initial cost of those, even if they do less, just to, hey, this is how you do it kind of thing. Increase my health by 10. We are almost halfway through. We can stay at 600, so yeah, it seems like a lot of we need a lot more attack speed. We're spending a lot of time running away. These guys run a lot faster than us. Increase our movement speed. That's 3 bubbles. It's definitely difficult for being just like the tutorial area. But yeah, I think even having just the initial, because like these are just the base level enemies and they're almost outrunning us, or they are outrunning us. Spawn speed. We're doing enough damage to kill them quick, but we're just getting overrun by the horde. Even if our initial speed was a little faster. We'll do increase our axe damage. Just because I'm wondering too what the tutorial is really, it hasn't really taught us much. Oh, I got away. And can't let me leave yet. Okay. Yeah, even just it doesn't give us anything for losing the difficulty of that, and it kind of wanting you to get an upgrade there. Right, we can lower the do this enchantment, lower the enemy health and stuff. Let's see what that does. Let's go back and fight this and see what that does different real quick. Again, it could, you know, do something where, like, oh, if it's too difficult, you can do this and less of a shiny chance, but like I said, I want to see what the meta progression is, if it's just those two upgrades, and it is a little expensive, I think, to start with, just as a tutorial thing. It should let you buy it for, we'll say, cheaper at the start, even if it's just a little bit, like reduce stuff in the base and then add in that in then do a higher one for the second one, but just as like a, here, this is how you buy it, you know, even if you do it after the first, because I did two rounds where I completed it and only got 45, and if one of them was, I think, 200 and one was 300, that's doing like 10 rounds to get one upgrade. That's a lot of time. This is damage dealt. Yeah, I think because it's one of those where you want to keep the player engaged, so having that stuff far out of reach kind of makes, you know, me want to drop this quicker. That's good. And I'm not noticing a difference really in the enemy health or anything after lowering it. It's not, stuff's not dying quicker or anything, so I don't know if that's just not doing anything or if I didn't do it correctly. We'll check it again after we finish this one. I did maybe feel like it is dropping additional XP shells. I'm also taking a lot more damage than I should by going back trying to collect them, because I know that, or I don't know, but it doesn't seem like there's a magnet yet. This is the pickup, so increase our bubble damage. Increase our spawn speed. Yeah, I'd wonder if those guys scale or if it just scales by doing harder enemies. Like if they scale over time, if they scale over level like Vampire Survivors does. Come on. Yeah, like Vampire Survivors, you know, you felt like you could, I mean, not gonna say always win, but it felt more fair. You'd get overrun, yes, but you at least knew what was gonna happen. So damage. But like even this wave that's knocking back, I don't see it doing that big of a knockback because like the green guys, it's more so just keeping them in place, or they're just going back a few inches. Yeah, like turning all that stuff down, it doesn't seem like it did anything other than maybe gave us more experience. They're still coming at us very hard. Yeah. So that did not seem like it worked or anything. Okay, so I guess it didn't work. Confirm. Enter. Let's just do, I just want to see how the health stuff is now. It felt like there was more experience that time, but again, stuff wasn't dying. See on how the green guys are. Not feeling like they lost much health. It does feel like there's a lot less spawning. Let's do scales. Let's just push our way to the boss. Fire bubbles. Yeah. So I definitely do feel it now, so I guess maybe I didn't hit confirm or something before. Speed. Or I just rush down here a lot faster and there's less spawning. But again, it shouldn't be something where you've got to turn down the difficulty to beat a tutorial level thing. See that one. Now let's go see what we beat this guy. And movement speed. Yeah, I don't know what it doesn't really say much about shinies and the importance of them. Just taking these hits because don't really care. Okay, enemies defeated. And 27 sand dollars. So it just says the fairy can grant you a higher chance of finding rare shiny variant fish. They might just become more difficult to catch. Like, is it that they just give us more shell money? Right, still can't let us through. Let's go ahead and just do this one again at the lower difficulty. Yeah, I mean, I could be like in a minority, but I feel like tutorial stuff should be, you know, playing it essentially with your eyes closed or being able to like, we'll say do other stuff, but not focus intently like you're in a sweaty match of Call of Duty or something. Uh, let's do store damage. See, because like this, it would be helpful to have that stuff spawning faster. So like that person for reducing stuff, I don't think that, you know, setting one of the things for spawn rate or something is good. I think it could be like we do more damage or something like that. Let's try the magnet. That wasn't that big of an increase, I feel like. Want to try and get this one done just to see what happens after the tutorial place, but this is taking a while. Whoops, I hit oh, I accidentally guess took the javelin. Yeah, I know like the javelin is essentially the knife in um, Vampire Survivors, but like at least in Vampire Survivors I can kind of aim it better, whereas this I can't. Like in Vampire Survivors I can face one way and shoot it the other. Short time. We'll do the anvils. Seems like they're spawning a little quicker now at least. Shortens cooldown. We would like to see like more effects added to for like, and I get like the size and stuff, but again, even having the angels when they hit, if they don't kill something, stun it for 0.2 seconds. Just like don't make it as strong as the trap that stuns them. Let's do experience. So like kind of this difficulty is what I feel like it should be for the base for the tutorial at least. Like the tutorial I shouldn't have to worry about, oh, let's try and catch a shiny fish. Unless if this is just the tutorial is just all of the demo, which we'll find out once we beat this level. The demo is just yeah, again, like you're not really going towards enemies in this, so this harpoon is pretty useless. At least to me. I mean, other people might have different play styles, but I just kind of do like the kite around and stuff. And stuff's dying behind me quicker than me turning around and being able to shoot a harpoon behind me. Sword attack damage. Alright, so there wasn't a boss fight there. Alright, we got a lot more for beating that one. I'm afraid I can't let you through yet. Alright, so it seems like that is just a... What is this? F. Oh, okay, so... See, like, it didn't explain this at all. Attack bubbles. Hook, move speed. Hook, move speed. Scales. See, like, that would have been nice to know. It was just up there, didn't say, oh, make sure now that you did it, change your fish. So that could be also why we're having an issue there. We've got 300 now, so it did kind of give you more, but again, the let's buy this hook. Confirm. So now we're a fish guy. Now we start with the bubbles. Give up on that one. So that gave us bubbles and move speed. Yeah, I think that's gonna go ahead and do it again. Give my my opinions on it. Just like I said, I think slightly easier difficulty for this tutorial if this is the tutorial. We can't go and welcome tutorial pond. I see like nothing here. The tutorial told us, hey, change your thingy up here. Which again, you know, maybe shows another one in the beginner's pond. Which I didn't see that one. I didn't see a lot of these in the beginner's pond. Can we go a different way? No. Yeah, I mean that was it there. Yeah, I mean, you know, adding something to change that if you would like to in there. I think slightly less difficulty, maybe changing these so you know your experience is slightly less, but then have this one be 20 or something, and then the second part be 300, or this one slightly less health but have it be 20, and then it brings your health up by 10 just to kind of show you to buy it, how to buy it and stuff. Yeah, that's gonna do it. So let me know what you guys think for this, and go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and everybody have a fantastic day. Thanks. Bye.